Hey guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome first of all, and if you've been on my channel, you would know this is something different than what I usually do, so I hope it came out well. And also I just want to point out, this is my opinion. Some games can be switched on this list. That's why I put top 10 best games probably. In other words, that's how people say, here's my top 10 favorite games. But I generally think these 10 games could be on someone's top 10. Also, I have to point out, these games are not in any particular order. It's completely random. So don't get hurt about the order in which the game is if you enjoy any of the games I put on here. But without further ado, let's get into it, starting at number 10. I know, nobody likes Sonic games, but listen, this was my thing back in my younger days. I literally put hundreds of hours into this game over the years. If I wasn't playing the story mode a million times, I was in a child garden raising them childs. If I wasn't there, I was in two-player mode with all the homies. If I wasn't doing that, I was in the menu listening to the music, all the character themes, Sonic, Shadow, Tails, Amy, Eggman, everybody. Now, admittedly, as an adult, as I revisited this game, it sadly doesn't hold up. But my nostalgia and memories will always be high for this game, and that's why it's at number 10. And number 9.
Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil. Admittedly, I haven't played all the Resident games. I haven't played some main title games, such as the original Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3, or sadly, I ain't played Resident Evil 4 yet. But I have played most of the other games. I've seen some of the ones I haven't had the honor of playing yet, and I still gotta say, this is the one, Chief. The level of detail is amazing. The characters reacting to the situations happening as a normal person would, the physics of the zombies when they riddle with bullets, or whatever weapon of choice. Before Capcom released Devil May Cry 5, this was the best looking game they dropped. And the story and atmosphere they managed to produce kept me coming back many times after I beat it. And we can't forget Mr. X, but I still find myself playing it from time to time. I know I will later on too. So all in all, not only is this the best Resident Evil game, but one of the best games out there for Resident Evil fans and zombie fans. Number 8.
Super Mario Galaxy!
Yes, Mario Galaxy is an absolute legend in these Nintendo streets. You'd be hard pressed to find a Mario fan, or let alone a Nintendo fan, that don't love or enjoy this game. Look at it. It just looks so different and unique. The intro was beautiful and exquisite, dare I say, from all the other Mario games, which is what I think is what makes it a breath of fresh air. I thought about other 3D Mario games I played over the years, and this one just stands out the most to me. Although I do love Sunshine and Odyssey, Galaxy has the perfect nostalgia behind it. And seeing Bowser invade the castle harder than ever before, and seeing him have magical powers, had me excited for the adventure to come. And number 7. Final Fantasy VII. Yes, I am a huge fan, and no, I do not care that most of the planet is as well. This game will always remain in my top 10, even top 5. The only reason it wasn't further on the list is because the list isn't in order, first of all. And I thought it'd be cool if number 7 was Final Fantasy 7. But now I know some people prefer Final Fantasy 8 over 7. I never played 8, so I'm not gonna hate. But how could you not like Final Fantasy 7? You like a little round? Anyway, that's beside the point. If for some reason you've never played this game, or if you've ever really seen the game, I can't recommend it enough. I mean, stupid long hours of gameplay with fantastic storytelling and a great cast of characters. Now I know this game is 22 years old and it may look a little dated, but trust me, just spend a little time playing it and you won't even care at all. I mean, you might make a few comments here and there, but surely it won't matter to you. And there's this weird text that tells you the opposite of what to do at the first boss, which is weird that they never fixed it, even on the PS4 version. What you're supposed to do is attack him when his tail is down. What they meant to say was, if his tail is up, when you hit him, he will counter it. And the music is phenomenal. I mean, just listen to this. Legendary. Another thing about this game is it carries emotion very well. It could go from happy, lighthearted to dark to horror to just very dark and gritty scenes that you wouldn't expect from this game. But this game goes there. But anyways, I'm Team Tifa. I mean, Aerith is cool and all, I like her, but I want Cloud to choose Tifa. Tifa is waifu. No matter if you like Tifa or Aerith, I just want Final Fantasy VII Remake to come out. Number 6. Now you know damn well Earthbound had to get added to this top 10. But look, I said this is one of my favorite games of all time in too many of my videos for this not to be in there. This game was ahead of its time. This was an absolute treat. An instant classic. I mean, I feel like I can't even do this justice like other people can on YouTube, but try this game. Now, buying it is damn near impossible unless you got hundreds of dollars to spend on it. I'd recommend getting the SNES Classic or getting the SNES emulator and download Earthbound. All the music and drama and the comedic atmosphere and its weirdness is like none other. It's truly transcendent. I love this game and I always will. Of course, like all games, it isn't perfect, but whether or not you're an RPG fan, you gotta try this one. I promise you'll be hooked. And yes, I believe today in 2019 and beyond, this game will still grab and reel you in and make you curious, laugh, and annoyed and amazed, all at the same time, 20 plus years from its release. And the music stay jamming. But with the way I'm talking about this game, you guys are probably saying, well, you should have probably made it number 1. But like I said, the list is not in order. Sit back and relax. And Nintendo, can we please get a new Earthbound or a remake for the Switch? I mean, it's been long enough, and I'm sure you'll make the money. I'm just saying, Nintendo, please. Number 5. You know, guys, I love the Storm series, but this one right here will always remain in my heart forever. This is the only game you can punch the shit out of somebody. The transformation and supers felt more impactful in this game. Even though the other games looked cooler, this one had more impact, more like, I don't know, more nuance to it, I feel. This is the first time we've seen Naruto look stunning in 3D, and I love Storm 4 and all the other ones, but I don't know why he took away certain mechanics in the following games because that's what made me fall in love with Storm 1. If you guys could ever manage to make a Storm 5 or a new series, not Boruto, I would love for you to bring back the roots of Storm 1. And all the clashes, oh my god, the clashes are dope. And the boss fights still look dope. One fight that really stood out to me was the legendary Sannin fight when Tsunade and Jiraiya had teamed up against Orochimaru. And you had to fight the Snake Amanda. And when you got on that snake, you started running, you spammed the X button to punch the shit out of Orochimaru. And he just goes flying. Magnificent. You can't forget the open world too. You could throw Naruto. You could even throw him into things. Don't forget about the tree climbing. You could jump across the tree like you did in the, like, come on, you know you want to do that back in the day when you watched the show. And everybody had transformations, but there was 5 different unique ones. Lee and Guy had the inner gate. Kimimaro had the curse mark. And Naruto had his one-tail transformation. And Sasuke used his full curse mark. When it's all said and done, this is my favorite Naruto game, and one of my favorite games of all time. Number 4. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, some of these games can be switched for other games, but then there's other games that just can't be switched on this list, and this is definitely one of them. Even after beating Kingdom Hearts 3, I immediately said to myself, Kingdom Hearts 2 is still my favorite game in the series. And I don't even have to mention the legendary fighting mechanics in this game. And the story, and how long the game goes on, and the dual Keyblade wielding you get with Roxas, and you get the different forms of Sora. Come on, man, you just can't top that. To me, anyway. And all of the Kingdom Hearts openings are special, but I can still vividly remember the first time seeing this one and my reaction to it. I'm not gonna lie, it did make your boy a little emotional, but I guess that was the goal, and they succeeded. They got me. And we can't forget the Sephiroth fight and the tease we got for Cloud and Sephiroth fighting again, but we never saw the outcome in KH3, but maybe in KH4 we see it, but that's beside the point. I have to mention the upgrades to the gummy ship, because I couldn't take KH1 travel system, but seeing Kingdom Hearts 2 was a breath of fresh air for me, and a relief. I don't know if it's the same thing, but that's beside the point. And this is random, but I just gotta say, I truly appreciate Tetsuya Nomura art for this game and Final Fantasy VII. And I'm sure he did other games, but those are the ones I'm most fond of, and I really love those designs. And even though Kingdom Hearts stories are extremely confusing to the point where it's kinda famous for it, I still can't wait for more to come. No matter how lost or how confused I get at times, I'm always gonna continue playing these games. But I'm just a fanboy, if you couldn't tell. Now I could go on and on about this game, but we got a few other games to get through in this list though, so sorry Kingdom Hearts. Number 3. Now, originally Devil May Cry 3 was going to be here, but the more I thought about it, and the more I played Devil May Cry 5, it surprisingly became my favorite DMC game. And one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, come on. Look at these graphics and gameplay. And the bosses and the story, amazing. I have a few nitpicks obviously, but this game is amazing. It just makes me want Devil May Cry 6 to be just as good, if not better. When they gave you 3 players to use this time, I knew this game would be something else. With the return of Dante and Nero, and even, spoilers alert, Virgil, I was hyped. Also, the combat in this game is absolutely ridiculous. Playing with Dante feels like you're watching a movie or you're watching something, but all the different styles put together, if you could master at least 2, nothing could stand in your way. And clearly Dante's my favorite of the bunch. Even though Dante is absolutely ridiculous in this game, I will say in Devil May Cry 3 he did have a few more powers that I did like, such as stopping time, stuff for getting good, and a bunch of other things that he never revisited for whatever reason. But if he had that in this game, I think it'd be absolutely no challenge. Unless of course you put on Hell in Hell mode, or if you're like me, Son of Sparta mode. But with that being said, Devil May Cry 5, easily one of my favorite games of all time. And do I even need to mention Nero's theme Double Trigger? Number 2.
Capcom presents
One of the greatest fighting games of all time. The music and art design have definitely stood the test of time. And just listen to this.
Let your hero.
And take me for a ride you did. Not to mention the X-Men in this game, like Psylocke, Psylocke. Then there's the total randomness that is Jill. To this day, I say that stars line in my head. Then in the end, you fight a robot, a green asshole, and a lava dog that gave me nightmares in my youth. And finally, at number 1. Now I'm sure if you've seen the name of this channel, you put together I am a huge Batman fan. So of course one of his games will have to make an appearance on this list. And admittedly, I drew all the Rocksteady Arkham games. And yes, even Arkham Knight. Don't judge me. Arkham City was insane to me though. They included so many Batman classic villains and allies in this game. It was just mind-blowing to me. From Robin, Nightwing, Catwoman, then going to Solomon Grundy, and of course the Joker and Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and the list goes on. In my eyes, this game is legendary.
Sorry to disappoint you boys. It's just
But thank you guys for watching. This is my first different kind of video. I'm proud of myself. First top 10. But I'm sure plenty of you disagree with the games I put on here. And remember, this is my opinion. Even later on, my opinion might change. I might put different games on the list. So in the comment section, let me know what your top 10 favorite games is. Because you play a lot of games like me, only 10 is a hard, small gap of games to choose from. So don't be too harsh on me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and thank you for watching.